How's it going, crew? This is Happy Days, and today in this episode I'm going to show you a few easy tips to get the most out of your wire usage in the game. So a lot of people don't use wire, and I was like that too until I had to play with it, and once you learn how it actually comes together, it's actually not too bad to get using. So I've just got a few things that are good to keep in your hotbar if you're going to use wire a lot. The three different wrench colors means you can lay down different wire. A wire cutter is essential for picking up any wire that you don't need anymore. It's good to pick up some pressure plates, switches and levers, and I'll show you why in this video. And actuators are very useful once you get the hang of using them. And 1-second timers that are used by making watches just with bars and wire, which is not too bad. And chains, sorry. So the first thing I'm going to show you what to do is how to hook up a statue. And all you want to do is pretty much put down the statue you want to activate and then put a timer near it. And the timer can be anywhere, it just needs to be sitting on a block. And then basically you just want to run the wire just to the statue. So you can see the reds going just like that. And that means every 1 second it's going to spawn a slime. Nice and easy, huh? Beautiful. And that's going to spawn lots of little slimes. Happy days. So I'm going to turn that off. Now, if you want to increase the amount of slimes that you can spawn, you can connect more wire. Now, the only trick to it is the wire needs to touch it in a different spot. So you can see I've got the green touching the slime statue there. And that will double the amount of slimes that can spawn at once. So you can see 2 sets of numbers are popping up there. Now obviously, if you're making a trap, you'll want 3 sets of slimes spawning at once to get the most speed out of it. And then activating that will mean 3 slimes are spawning at once. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's 3 sets of numbers forming there now. Now, if you are making a trap, the next thing you'll want to be doing is possibly just having some lava sitting underneath it. So all we're going to do here is pop this up. So just getting my pickaxe here, poppity pop, and just get some ravens summoned so I don't have to be dealing with them all the time. There we go, beautiful. Okay, so if you're going to make a little lava pit, just put a little bed for the statue to live in. Put your statues down, and then you just pour a little bit of lava on top of it. Just 1 level is fine like that. Now I'll need to clean up my wires a bit, and this is where your cutters come in handy. You just click it once for each wire you want to dig up. And now using the trick we just learned, we're just going to connect the slime statue in 3 separate spots. Beautiful. Unsummon the ravens, and now the slimes are just going to automatically kill themselves. Easy. And that's how you make a fully functioning slime trap. And you can do it with bird statues, bat statues, things like that. And we'll turn that off. The next thing I want to show you is how to make a door with actuators, so you can use it for your base if you want to do things like walk inside without having to open doors. So I'm going to make mine out of snow blocks. So let's just pretend this is our base entry here. So this was where the door is that I want. Now using actuators, all you need to do is cover the area you want to open with actuators. So the 3 blocks there. Then we're going to put a pressure plate each side. So when I stand on that pressure plate, it's going to actuate the blocks and open the door. Now all we do is wire it all up together. And you can see when I walk through now, it opens up. Easy. So when you stand on it, it actuates the blocks open. And when you walk on the other side, it shuts again. And you don't even have to stop moving. Just like that. So it's pretty handy. Especially if you don't want mobs coming in, or you're setting it up as part of a farm. So if this was my slime farm, I could come in, start farming, etc, etc. And then when I want to leave, I can just walk straight out. So it's pretty good. The next thing I want to show you quickly is, and this is really good if you're on multiplayer servers. Sometimes, you might show people your world, but you don't really want to, you don't want them to get to your good loot. And you can see I've got a switch on the floor here. And I'll show you the wiring quickly in a moment. What happens when I click this switch is it actually actuates down to a secret base. So basically, unless you knew that the switch led here, and even if you dug the switch up, you can actually have a secret base in the game. And I'll just deal with this eye. Cool. So what you could do is, so obviously you would hide it in a better spot than this. This is just for the demonstration. You'd walk along, put your switch down, open your secret door, and you can see all the actuated blocks there. Then you would pick your switch up, go into your base, and turn it off. And then you're in your secret den with a spawn point. You can have a loot chest and things like that. So if you're on a PvP multiplayer server, this can be a really good way to get back into the action nice and quick. And you can see on the map here that we can see that it leads underground, but other players won't. Until they've actually been in your base, they won't see this area underneath. So just looking at the wiring, these are actually all solid blocks. They've just been actuated out. And then you can put the switch back down when you leave and close it up, dig your switch up, and go along your merry way, and no one will be any wiser. So it's pretty handy. Okay, I'll just show that again. Switch down, actuate, dig your switch up, into your secret base, and close it off. You could even have a teleporter set up here going to another area as well. Alright, I just wanted to share a little bit of wire fun today with you. I hope this has been useful. If you want to see more of me explaining how to do a lot of wiring in Terraria, please leave some comments. I really enjoy doing it, and I love teaching people. So if you want to see more, smash that like button, leave comments asking what you'd like to see personally, and subscribe if you haven't yet. We're doing really good, lots of awesome people are joining, and I'd love to have more of you cool people here. Alright crew, this is HappyDays signing out, and as always, stay happy. See you next time.